All right, guys. We're getting water in the building. So this is a cap from a tote. I'll show you in a minute what I'm doing here. I'm gonna get that. I threaded it in there, but I gotta make this so, well, it will fit. Now I need to see if it'll fit on the tote. Where's my pump? I can show you the pump. There's the pump. I need a hose up here, some kind of water or something. And I don't want to take it from the house, dig a giant trench and all that. So instead of building a giant trench, old Bessie here dug a giant hole. We're gonna drop that tote in the ground here and run the lines under the ground into the building to the pump. And we'll have a spigot right on the end here. So I come out, I gotta rinse my hands. Let me make sure this is gonna fit in here. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Is it? Oh, I gotta take the nut part of that. I gotta grind it off, but it will fit. Oh no, I'm hitting that. Let me get a screwdriver, get that valve open. Let's see if this is gonna screw in there before I send it home. So I want to get this on there. Get it all sealed in there with the pipe dope and everything. And then run the pipe. I'm gonna put a bed of mulch. I just got back from getting a load of mulch. It's all over there. See it over there? Right there. And put a bed of mulch on the bottom. This is 7 feet deep. I'm hoping it doesn't freeze. I don't want to go any deeper. I want to get this done. So let's get this out of here so that it can open. Oh. There it is. Okay, it's open. Is that gonna work? Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. It's not going on right now, but I know why. It's that in there. I gotta grind those down, then it'll work. I get that in there, all sealed up. Get the line coming up, and I can cover it with mulch before my pet cats out here fall in there and they get stuck in there. All right, so I'm putting some Teflon tape and everything on this. One thing I forgot to mention is how I'm gonna get the water in the tank. Some of you might know already. The gutter system. See the black pipe over there? I bought a cap for the top, it fits right on. This one, I'm gonna turn and go under here, come out in the gravel and stay a little high and go right to it over there and bury it with the mulch. Just wanted to point that out there. All right, so we're all pipe doped in, siliconed, and now we're gonna screw this onto this. Like so. Now we're all sealed up. See in there? Nice. It's all silicone tight. Once that dries and everything, this thing ain't gonna leak. There's no way. I'm blowing a little pressure to it with my mouth, but it's not moving. So now this piece will screw on to the tote. So let me take the pipe dope and everything, and I don't think we're gonna need the Teflon, just the pipe dope. And we'll screw this onto that. I wonder if I should silicone it. Let's see how it ends up. I'm trying to get it to end up facing straight up. I want it to be like this. So let's see how it's gonna end up. I think the thread pattern makes it like that. So maybe I should just put the cap. Oh, I might be able to get it. Hold on. almost like that. So that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. Oh, you got the box over here. Hey, meh, 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 meh. Come on, I got a hole over here you can jump in. Meh. You don't even see me, pussy. Alright, so we get some pipe dope on this. And these tanks they had glue. The guy told me they had glue in them. They don't even see me, the deer. There were like 20 of them here. I caught 3 deer this year, 3 does. Had a lot of bucks come in, but they weren't, big enough for me, or the one that was big enough, I got buck fever, and I totally missed him. He was a wall hanger. Oh my God, he was a wall hanger. That guy was a monstrosity. It was, put it this way, I've never seen anything in this part of Pennsylvania that looked like that before. And I've seen a lot of deer. But nothing as big as him. He was like 12 point, and they were as thick as my wrist. The rut was really crazy this year. They were everywhere. I was seeing bucks everywhere. And this guy comes in, and I screwed it up. And then when I went to put another bolt in, which is an arrow, whoever wants to call it an arrow, it's called a bolt. He was here, the old man was calling me and calling me and calling me and calling me. And my phone was vibrating, and the deer heard the vibration because he was only like 30 yards away. And I missed him, that's the bottom line. It was a stupid miss, but it was a miss. This year, with the pipe dope on, I was able to get it to come up a little more. I think that's enough for me. So now I got to get this tank in the hole, which I think I'll use that with the chain. But I got to get a hose on it first. Let me go get the hose and stuff and get a piece on it. So what I forgot to mention was I brought the heat tape. I got this for right under the ground, but I brought heat tape, 100 feet of it, and I was gonna wrap it around the tote and everything. I got a big snowstorm coming Saturday. I was trying to get this done, but I don't think I'm gonna make it here, man. I would like to get the tank in the ground, and maybe I think that this might be fine around the 1-inch pipe, well pipe. I don't know if that's gonna fit in here. I didn't want to split it. I wanted to fit right over it. Oh, it does fit over, but it's just not gonna be right. You have to split it and then tape it. So it is what it is. I wanted to get this in there today. So I'm gonna have to split it like this, and then I'll get it on there and then tape it all up. So yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm gonna put that valve facing this way in the hole. This way it'll just come right up here. And then once I'm all filled in, I'll dig, and then dirt will fall in, and cover the pipe. And a lot of that dirt I'll put on this side, but I wanted to put plywood around this too. So when I throw the dirt back in, the big rocks don't tear it up. All right, let me, and the heat tape. Let me check Amazon. Oh, I got the thing upside down. Let me check Amazon, see if it came. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to cut this short because it's not coming until Saturday when the snowstorm is coming. So, no, I don't want to rush it. I want it to be right. I want water here. So, let me go eat something. Then I'll come back out and I'll screw the plywood onto the side of that thing. Well, I'm not gonna screw it. I'm maybe just gonna ratchet strap it because I need the heat tape in there, you know? I want the heat tape on this, and it's kind of, I got a nice one, you'll see. Came with a gauge and everything. I could change the temperature when I want it to turn on and off and everything. So that part out there is done. All right, let me go eat something, I'll be back. All right, so this is the top lid. We're gonna have to cut a hole out, force this on it, but this is where the water's gonna go into, through. Yes, I think I'll just cut it out here. I don't have a jigsaw. I got something here though. Let me see what I got to cut that out of there. Alright, so I just took that and drilled around the whole thing, got it off. And we're going to put that on that, silicone it, and then put some screws sideways to hold it. Okay, so now I heated it with the heat gun. It slipped right over. So now water's going to hit here. So I didn't want to like mess the gasket up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw it on there because the screws are going to go through like that one did and come through the threads. So I'll screw this on first, then screw it. And then I'm wondering if I should cut that whole lip out. I don't want to weaken the cap though. I mean, most of it's going to get in there. And I'm going to silicone the outside, so. All right, let's do it. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put plywood in front of this. And then we'll zip tie this to this. That's tall enough to make it up to here. And we're running it under the gravel into the building. So my goal is to try to get it right in that corner somewhere. I might have to move a cabinet a little bit over to get the water in, but who knows, I might just put the tank inside the cabinet. All right, let me cut these. I need two 40 by 48 and 48 by 48. All right. Okay, so it is the next day, and I'm gonna abandon the idea of the pipe coming out of the bottom of the tank because I have to cover this today. The rain is coming tomorrow, so I don't know if that's gonna leak. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna close the valve. I'm gonna drill a hole here and just drop this pipe down into the bottom. Then I don't have to worry about that down there. All right, let me go get some tools. All right. Now we're all capped up there. Now with this tank in the hole, the way it is, I also need to make the outlet. I forgot to make the outlet. This is the inlet. I gotta make an outlet over here. So when this fills up and starts to overflow, it can come out at the top of the tank and run down here. So I'm gonna have to dig another trench here out to there. So these trees are gonna have to be moved so I could dig that. But I gotta get this in the hole now. I'm gonna make a top for it. I could do all that once I'm, because I could jump in on top of it. So I want to drill a hole, like maybe thinking right in the corner here. Big enough for this pipe. It's gonna be there. tight fit. Run it down and sit it right in the corner there. Alright. So now this elbow and stuff we can still use. I need to put something at the bottom of this. Oh, I'm ready at the bottom. Yeah. Alright. I need to put something on the end of that so it doesn't like suck from the shit there. So let me go grab something for that. Take some stuff inside here. Alright, so we're just gonna leave that elbow on there. Might have to make the hole a little bigger now. Get that in there. Yeah, I gotta make it a little bigger. So that'll sit at the bottom of the tank like that. So water will always go in it. Alright, let me get that drill again. Tank is in the hole. This will be our overflow. Just gotta reach it out to there. Just gotta break a load of that down. But I'm gonna fill this up now tight, nice and tight, so I could not tear the pipe out with all the big rocks and stuff. Get it nice, packed nice little slope, a quarter inch per foot. And we'll go out. I saved the tree, I think. Got the root right there though. Alright, let me get this hard work done. I got it tilting a little bit this way. So at the overflow, it'll fill up, overflow will come out. Alright, here we have it. That one is gonna run in front of the gravel. And I'm gonna dig it underneath there and connect it to that one. That one's already connected. And there's the water line to come back out. The other one is going out over there. So I'm gonna fill this all in now strategically, very easy, because I don't want stuff flying everywhere, smashing the pipes. So the Internationals kicking like Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. Get that bad boy run, right? Alright, so I'll be back. I'm gonna just fill this in. Alright. That gutter over there is running under the mulch into the tank to a T. The other gutter's in there, the pipe is there. Put the mulch, just gotta rake it out a little bit. I'll be back with the installation of the water lines. Alright guys, I had to run to Home Depot. I forgot the most important thing. The foot valve. It's in Spanish. See, that goes in the bottom. See, it goes here. So when the pump sucks the water up and when it shuts off, boom, it shuts off. It keeps the water in the line, so you don't have to keep priming the tank and everything. Priming the line, you know what I mean, to get the water to come back up. Because once the pump shuts off, the whole line is probably going to drain back in the tank. It's going to be tough to fill it back up and everything. You gotta keep priming it. So that's a foot valve. It's gonna go in the bottom of the tank. So guess what? Tank's all covered. I gotta dig it all, not the whole thing. I'm almost to the top of where the water line goes in. I'm doing it by hand before the snow comes. The snow is starting now, so I gotta get that done. I got the heat tape. I'll wrap it with the heat tape and everything, and then get it all buried. So I will be back. Look at the driveway, white already. All right, I'll be back. All right, it's D-Day. We're gonna fill that with water till it fills the whole pipe down to the tank. Let me find a funnel here. We'll start filling that. And we'll see if we could prime it up. It was full, the tank. You saw it was full. So now I'm going to fill this up with water. And we have water, guys. We have water from the tank under the ground. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.